All right, well, here we go. Episode 5.
Damn, we recording?
We are recording, yo. We out here.
Episode 5 already.
Episode 5.
That's crazy.
Snuk, who do we got?
Today's guest, the young artist, he's got a couple of big videos out right now.
Yes, he does. I mess with this dude.
Bottom line. He was just on the cover of 3 newspapers.
Woo!
I'm still trying to fuck with this mic.
Oh, my God.
He's a fighter of all things addiction.
Yes, he is.
Recently did his first headlining show.
Yes, congratulations.
With more on the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Clancy.
Hey, in the building.
What up, Justin?
Mr. Clancy.
That's kind of dope with the fucking
You like that, right?
audience shit.
That's
One
pretty
more
cool.
time. One more time.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen.
You need it again?
Justin Clancy.
Hey.
He's in the building. Yo,
Killing it, yo.
Justin Clancy. Let me get right into this first because I feel like I miss the wave of like rappers using their real names as their rap names.
Yeah, that's-
what was that decision? What
Yeah,
where'd
where'd you
I'm not creative enough to think of anything cooler than my name.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Yo, but like
a lot of people are doing that now, and I'm like, wow, I wonder why.
It sounds catchy. Justin Clancy.
Nah,
I don't know.
works.
It does. It does sound.
It
sounds
definitely
catchy.
works, and even people are still doing it, even with the names that sound like real names, but still ain't their real names. Talking to you,
Joyner
Billy Loman.
Lucas, Billy
Right,
Loman.
yeah.
Yo, we need to look into Billy Loman because I keep hearing this commercial. I listen to like NPR radio, and I keep hearing this commercial like, find out who Billy Loman was tonight on PBS.
Or it's
Right.
after.
So
It's from a movie.
So he's
Yeah.
like some.
I told
Death
you.
of a Salesman, I think.
That's what
Is
it is.
that
Death
what
of
it
a
is?
It's
Salesman.
from Death of a Salesman. His real name is Eric.
Right. So the thing was, that's what he was doing, Stiz,
I
before.
thought that was his real name for.
Yeah,
a
so
lot
did
of people
I.
did.
Yeah.
I did too.
Wow, you know what's funny? When you Google Billy Loman,
Yeah.
Billy comes up.
Yo,
Not even
chill,
like
look,
this real
dude just took my fucking picture, bro.
Yeah, right.
Who?
Yo, I swear to God.
Who?
Oh, that's
This fucking dude on Instagram, he took my
Jackie
picture that I
shit.
posted of the fucking ugly ass dude
Oh, that dude is,
For
is
the
super
fucking-
ugly.
that was gonna be your
for the
promo
show. That was my show promo pic.
pick. Come on,
man.
what are we doing here?
Fuck
Yo,
up.
Justin is funny. That's why I fucks with Justin because
Funny
you are
looking.
funny. And he's definitely one of the younger cats that are coming up right now that I definitely really fuck with. I've been fucking with Justin for like I don't know 4 years.
For a while, yeah,
probably
for
like
mad
4.
long.
Yeah,
Nah,
I don't
since,
even know
like-
where we first met. Probably at a show, I
The
would
book,
imagine.
dude, the book.
The book?
The Book of Faces.
The
Really?
book.
I remember, yeah, it was like 2012, bro, when I hit you up. I wasn't even sober.
No shit.
Yeah.
You were still running?
Oh, hell yeah. And I messaged you, bro, way back.
Really?
Yeah.
Saying what? Like, oh, what up? I fuck with you.
Yeah, yeah. I
Really?
think it was, yeah, because I remember I heard you on Jammin'.
Mm.
It was like the hands on the wheel shit when it first
Yeah,
came
yeah.
out.
No turning back.
And I was like, I was in detox with somebody that knew you.
No shit.
One of your Chelsea people,
Of
dude.
course.
He's like, yo, you gotta check out my boy, dude. He fucking raps too. I got his bracelet.
Oh God.
And I was like, all right, I'll check him out. And then, like, you know, one night I just happened to be like in a vehicle that had the radio on, and you
No
were there.
shit.
Yeah,
and then
dude.
you messaged me.
That's how I met John Glass too.
No shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Super good dude.
Yeah, dude.
Cause you ended up getting in with Glass, right? Like that.
Yeah.
So
kinda, like,
when
was
you say that's how
came
you met
up.
him, what you inboxed him?
So yeah, so it was like 2012.
Slid up in those DMs.
Yeah,
Right.
It was like 2012. It was I was in my mother's whip, parked out front of my crib, and like I was just listening to, like, he was on like 97.
Okay.
Wait, no, 88.9. I'm sorry.
88.9. Yeah.
Back when 88.9 was dope.
Yeah.
And
Well, back when they had a hip hop
When it was a
show.
hip-hop
yeah,
show,
exactly.
They got rid
Yeah,
of
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
And I heard him on there, and I was like, oh shit, this dude's really doing it. And I hit him up, and he had already heard of me, so we just kind of linked out from there.
Y'all
And
from the
where-
same kind of area, right?
Yeah, that's
where
what
are
I was
you
gonna say.
from?
Where are you
Salem?
from?
Peabody.
Peabody.
Peabody. Say, all right, and they're out
And
there in
he's
Danvers.
from Danvers.
Peabody.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
all like basically border each other and shit, right?
Yeah, North Shore.
They're all North Shore kids.
Salem,
Yeah.
Peabody,
Yeah.
Danvers.
Peabody connects to like
Marblehead.
everything, dude.
Right.
Peabody connects to fucking Salem,
So
Linfield.
I feel like when I hear
Danvers,
Peabody,
Middleton.
like I think nice, like $1 million homes, but there's like kind of like a ghetto of Peabody, right?
Peabody's not that nice, dude.
Peabody's not. I think it's like any other city. There's good parts and there's shit
Yeah,
parts.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
you
it's,
could.
it's every other North Shore city. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
there's parts of Peabody that look really nice, and then there's other parts of Peabody that are like really shitty. You know? What
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Right.
It was rated
It
number
was-
5 on the worst Boston suburbs to live in.
Oh, really? There you
Yes.
go, coming
So
up.
you got
Yeah.
that.
So
It made my dick a little bigger when that was posted.
Right.
You should. It
Yeah,
should.
yeah.
So how old are you?
22.
22.
Kid's young. He's
Damn,
getting it right
yo.
now.
22.
Damn, I didn't
Already
realize
headlining
you were
his
still
first
that
show.
young. Yeah,
Yeah.
already headlining your first
Yeah,
show.
yeah,
Shit,
yeah.
I didn't do that shit till 32. No, like 30, 31.
Yeah,
As long as you did it, Stiz.
Mad old. Y'all are mad old. I forgot. Dude.
Yo, I honestly, Snuk, I don't know about you, but I see these younger kids coming up,
Yeah.
and they fucking do it.
Yeah, they do it.
I mean, it took me a while to figure out like who Leeds was and like how to get a Middle East show and
Yeah.
like how to do that and
Yeah.
even linking up with ST and Snuk and Term and all those people. But it seems like, you, Token,
Right.
Dukaran,
See, they also have the platform to do it, but the
composition.
difference is they take advantage of the platform.
Yeah,
These
I just-
particular kids.
Well, the thing that's coolest about it is that we all kind of have our own way and our own lane as far as like how we got to where we're at or
Yeah.
where we're going.
yeah,
Like mine was just like annoying the shit out of everybody in Boston.
yeah.
Right.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone.
So
For,
just
years
spamming.
and
I know the first
years
time I
and
met
years.
him was maybe that era, 2011, 2012, whenever that was. That we were doing a terminology show in New Hampshire somewhere, and he just rolled up. This is in the
Oh,
middle of
yeah.
winter. He was dolo, couldn't get in. He's just shivering in the cold with a fucking stove.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm saying.
he's
So
like, yo,
Yeah.
I fuck with y'all. I'm a fan. Blah blah blah. I'm trying to get in. What's up? Term even did his thing. He tried,
Yeah.
tried to fuck with
Oh,
the kids.
I
No,
remember
no.
a few times where you were stuck
You know what I'm talking about?
outside.
Yeah. Well, nah. All right. I remember that. No, it's because so the first time we met was in Manchester, and it was at fucking Panucci's, dude.
Panucci's guy.
And fuck.
What is that? Italian restaurant?
No, it's like some.
It was like this little
it was
venue.
Some little venue on Elm
Yeah.
Street. And
Wow.
what happened was, I had like opened up for y'all. It was like Rex and Term and
Oh,
you.
I think I remember this. Is,
Yeah,
is there
yeah.
a window?
Yeah.
Like a window in the front?
Yeah.
You can see the stage.
Yeah, and it was
All right.
21 and up, and I'm 19, so they were like, all right, well, we'll get you on the show, but like right after you rock, like you gotta bounce.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like I went there and like I rocked, and then like I had
wasn't-
to,
yeah,
I
it
kick
was-
it. I had to kick it outside. You know?
Right.
That shit happened all
Yes.
the time, bro.
Yes.
All the time.
I remember
dude.
that shit happened to him.
I literally I had X's on like Sharpied on my hands for like a good fucking 3 years. dude.
Yeah. No, not for nothing. We went through that shit too. It was just like
Yeah.
8, 9 years earlier. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
But it's like that's what I mean when I say that. Like I came up like annoying the shit out of like everybody who's anybody in
popping up
Boston.
at all the shows.
Yeah. Until,
Which is funny because a lot of people's. I mean, we were talking about it last week with Rose Glenn about how not to be spamming people and like,
Right.
you know
right.
what I
would
mean?
But
spam
Rose
them
Glenn
in real
also
life.
said there's a way to do it. If you
Yeah.
come at him real and genuine and actually personal about it and be like, yo, this
Yeah.
is, I know who you are, this is what it is, this is what I do. And you're not just fucking blasting them or tagging them or whatever. There's a way to go about shit like that.
No. Yeah, I don't fucking tag you and 99 of your friends and
Right.
that shit is super.
There's a way to
corny,
go
bro.
about it. However,
I
he did it
hate
worked,
that.
obviously.
I hate that. That shit is super corny, bro.
So
Yeah,
talk
for
a
real.
little bit about your come up. Like, how did you come up? How did you, want to start making
Right,
music?
so you're popping up at all these shows, you're fucking annoying the shit out of everyone in their inbox, then what?
Yeah, well, nah, dude. So like, I've been like making music since I was like mad, like
True.
forever, dude. Like I wrote my first shit when I was like 8 years old.
Well, I did-
Forever?
Yo, but on that, when I did meet you,
Yeah.
I do my research. So even back then when I
Yeah.
met you, I went and he had already had YouTube videos up and shit like this. He looks super young
Really?
in them. So
Very young. Yeah,
he's
yeah,
been doing them shits. Like he got YouTube videos on here where he looks like he's fucking 12.
yeah.
When did you start?
When did I start like
Yeah, how
really
old?
releasing music?
Yeah.
I think I released my first song when I was like 13 or 14.
God damn.
Yeah.
He's got the definition of raw on here from, it says 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean-
Yeah. So like before I even was like, popping up at shows, like I was still kind of doing my thing, dude. And like that's when I met Wally. When I was like
Oh, yeah,
16,
yeah.
he reached out to me, dude. But yeah, man. It
Shout
was
out
like,
Walnugs.
Yeah, Walnuts.
So
the man.
Walnugs put you on, like, well,
Yeah.
had you like, you were like, because you would be at the shows passing out flyers and
Well,
fucking.
So what happened was, all right, so it was all kind of like, so Wally reached out to me on Twitter. He said, yo, come in the studio, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
And the studio he was going to was in Lynn, which is like fucking 5-10 minutes away from my
up the
crib.
street.
So I shot over there, whatever. We started building. Then he introduced me to Brandon Matthews of Show Off Marketing.
Bedlam.
Exactly. So, I started fucking with him and like, you know, doing like interning and like doing like various campaigns. Some of them were paid, some of them weren't. And that was when I was like 17. And then like, you know, all
you
the
just
while
handing out CDs and shit. Or?
yeah, and all the while I was like just doing mad drugs and shit. So
right,
like,
right.
you know, I wasn't very reliable after some time when I was like in and out, in and out, in and out of like everywhere.
Right.
So, I got, you know, I got clean and everything like that, and like the first people I reached out to were like Wally and Brandon, and I was like, yo, like, you know, I'm ready to do this, whatever. And at the time, I was at like a halfway house in Cape Cod. So when I came to that show, right, I would be driving from Cape Cod in a fucking car with no registration and no insurance. Right.
Yes.
And I had warrants and like I was on probation and I couldn't leave the state.
Right.
But like I would still like go all day without eating, so I had a little bit of money to put in the tank, and I would drive up to like these places and I'd meet up, or I you know, I perform and like all this stuff. Like I'm talking like days without eating and shit like
That's what
that.
an artist does.
And then going back to the halfway house and like having to sneak back in because it was like past curfew or like, you know, and it was crazy.
That's
man.
what that's what a real artist does. But you know, in doing all of that, you're physically there. You're at the show, so you're bumping shoulders. You're meeting probably a lot of people and connections and shit. Doing all that.
But on the flip side, I never really got anywhere where I never really flourished until I stopped seeking acceptance from peers.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
I agree with that
like,
statement. Yeah.
For the longest time, like, you know what I mean. I just wanted to be like accepted by like, you know, the fucking quote unquote gatekeepers and like, you know what I mean, or like like the people that I had looked up to and everything like that. But then I came to the realization that like,
fuck them.
Yeah, like fuck all of that. Like I'm gonna do what I do and what makes me feel good. Yeah, exactly. And it's like fuck that shit, you know. But it took a
you
while.
can really hear that in your music now. Like from the music that you're making now to the music that I was hearing from you, you know, a year or 2 years ago.
Right.
Like completely.
That's a
different,
good point,
Yeah.
and that goes back to when you do put your music up on social platforms and shit like that at such a young age. You're gonna see the progression and all that shit, and like you know, I'll be the first to admit, if you go back to the youngest shit, like the first couple things that I seen of you, I wasn't your number one fan. I wasn't like, yo, this shit. But you got to think how young the kid was, and these were his first attempts at like music and shit.
Yeah.
And how and when did that like change? Like I'm talking about musically though, like where you were just kind of spitting verses early on, spitting raps and shit, and then your music is taking a bit of a change, and it's more it's obviously progression, but
I've been trying to lean toward like more singing,
more
melody,
melodic.
exactly, like less rap.
I love melody, though.
Yeah,
I
me
love
too.
It. I'm like
well,
in love with that.
I mean, here's the thing, man. It's like
you are too, obviously, being
it's funny because
you're an R&B dude.
I'm actually changing up a lot of the shit I do now.
I love
it's not out
man.
yet, but you know,
I love like more.
I like what he's doing.
Shit. Like singing and like singing infused with rap, but like. Dude, so like for the longest time, like I wanted to like do boom bap and be a boom bap guy, and then I look around Boston and it's like, okay, boom bap guy, boom bap guy, boom bap guy,
right?
And it's like there's boom bap guys and then there's trap guys. There's no fucking in between in Boston. You know what I mean? It's either one or the other, dude. And like I learned that from going to so many shows, so many shows. I mean, y'all know like how many I've fucking been to in the span of like 3 years. Like I would be at every single one. I would look at what worked, what didn't work, what the audience received, what they didn't receive, and what they were feeling. I would I would gauge their reactions. I would gauge the fan bases. I would see who was really packing shows out and who was just all fucking talk.
Right.
And then I was like, yeah, like none of that shit works. I'm just gonna fucking do my own thing. Like, yo, before I fucking made TV Dinner, right, which was my first like song where I like really like switched up like everything from the beat to the
look.
And you put that out what, like less than a year ago?
Yeah.
Less than a year ago.
Like in March.
In March of this year.
Yeah, so like I switched up everything from like my cadence to like my sound to my brand, my look, how I present myself.
Everything,
literally everything, right? But prior to that, I probably had like $4,000 to $5,000 of my own money invested into my own music.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And like I had a whole album. I was going back and forth from Boston to Brooklyn. I was doing an album with J57, who's a producer out there.
Yeah.
And you know, I was spending all this time on it. And then like I filmed a music video for another joint that I did, and like I held on to it though.
Yeah.
You know, I bought all these beats and I had all this studio time and
you did a joint with me.
Yeah,
That you never did,
exactly.
that you
Yeah,
sat on.
me, you, and Terry.
Yeah.
And fucking, I sat one day, like I sat back and I looked at all of that. And I was like, yeah, it's not me. It's just not me.
Got you.
Like it was never like, it just wasn't me. You know, I had this like stunning realization because like, mind you, like part of like growing up as a person is like kind of growing into yourself and like realizing like who your truest self is, especially like being in recovery as well.
Yeah.
And being so young. And like when I look back on all that other shit that I made, I was kind of just like, yeah, that's not me representing my truest self, like as a person or as an artist, you know? So like, yo, fuck all that.
Yeah.
Fuck what everybody else is doing in Boston.
Yep.
Fuck how everybody else sounds. I'm going to do my own shit. I'm going to make my own lane. I'm going to do my own brand. I'm going to look different. I'm going to act different. I'm going to make different music, and I'm going to make different videos, and that's it.
We all get to that point at some point where it's like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to do me.
Yeah.
And, you know, especially if you're in a group, it's even crazier. But, you know, it's dope that you came to that realization at an earlier time where
and
you
nobody
now
was
have
fucking with me before
nothing
that.
but the future ahead of you to just do you. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Yeah,
and not
man.
have to be just boom bap, not have to be just trap, because it is like that out here. You'll notice,
Yeah,
you know, it's just very you're this or you're that.
Exactly.
Which is why I was. Well, I'm like, nah, fuck this shit. I'm the man of 1,000 styles. I could do all this shit.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to get fucking boxed. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
And so I understand all that shit. And it's really dope that you found that early on. You know.
Like I want to be able to like be in like a category that isn't categorized. You feel me? Like
Right.
kind of like have like a genre within a subgenre within a genre with different influences. Like I don't want to fucking sound like anyone else. I don't want anybody else's fan base. I don't want anybody else's demographic. Like I want all of this shit to be personalized, customized, and fucking left field.
So how did the singing shit come into play? Were you always singing, or are you a fan of like rock singing shit, or like R&B shit, or pop
I love
shit?
all of it. So like I grew up like I have like a wicked eclectic taste in music. So like
Nice word,
hell yeah,
Clancy.
hell yeah.
We're stepping it up
Word
with
of
the
the
judges
day.
and the
Go.
vocab.
Damn.
And
Let's go.
the guests. I
Dog,
said
so
judges.
I grew up like listening to like one day I would listen to Busta Rhymes, the next day I would listen to like Ben Folds and like Stone Temple Pilots. We've had conversations. We love fucking 90s grunge.
Yeah.
Like Stone Temple Pilots, and then like I really like Pink Floyd. I really like Led Zeppelin, but I also really like Motown, like the old Motown. I also fucking love New Edition, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah. How can you not?
Love New Edition,
How can
bro.
you not?
Come on,
I just love music, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
a
Except
good
for country.
song
I
is a
don't
good
fuck, I
song.
can't fuck
I
with
think
country.
I
fuck
think
with
the
country.
always the asterisk right there is except for country.
I know, yeah,
For
for everybody.
Always.
It's
yeah.
the
Everybody
easiest
does.
form
I
of
can't
music
do
to
it.
make, and it's
I
the
can't
simplest.
do it, dude.
But I'm
I
telling
fucking
you, I'm
can't
telling
do
you
it.
both. If you like, I know you guys like R&B songs, so I'm telling you, like a good country song, I think you guys would fuck with it.
Oh, all right,
I'm
so-
not. I know.
nah.
I'm
Isn't
not
that a
talking about the
contradiction? A
driving
good
the
country
truck,
song.
driving the truck,
A
going
good
44 miles an
country
hour.
song.
So what
I'm
you're
not
talking about
that,
is a
like,
good pop song. That gets
kinda,
in the
maybe,
country
yeah, like in the
category.
country,
So like
yeah.
I might like a Carrie Underwood joint.
Yes.
But a real country dude would be like, that ain't country. You know what
Like
I'm saying?
Johnny
Yeah,
Cash,
yeah.
I'll make an exception for Johnny Cash, but that's technically barely even country. That's more so
hurt
folk.
myself.
I can't fuck with none of that shit.
But like, yeah, so like I came up on all of that stuff. And, you know, I love old school hip hop. Definitely love old school hip hop. But it gets fucking boring, bro. It gets fucking boring. I'm tired, like, I'm sick and tired of the fucking old school hip hop Boston fucking nerds.
Right.
I wish MF Doom was here.
Right,
Like,
right.
this shit's so lame.
Yeah.
That's not even real hip hop.
Right.
Real
You know what I
hip
mean?
hop.
Shit.
Shut the fuck up. I
Right.
fucking hate that shit. Not
Yeah.
everybody can sound like fucking Gangstar, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, yeah, I love that shit. Don't get me wrong.
And
I
not
fucking
everybody even
love
wants
that
to.
shit.
Might
Yeah.
not even want to sound.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that shit. Love it to death, dude. But at the same time, it gets fucking old. Bars.
Yeah.
Yo, who got the hottest 16? Yo, who wants to fucking hop on the cypher and spit the hottest 16? Shut the fuck up. Make a fucking record,
Right,
bro.
exactly.
Shit, man.
Exactly.
That's what I-
Make a
yeah.
fucking record. Yeah, you might spit a hot 16, but can a crowd fucking sing your lyrics?
Right. Can you make
Fuck
a
outta
song?
here.
Can you make a dope song?
fuck
It's-
outta
It's
here.
such a difference between
Yeah, man.
kids that know how to spit and making music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
1000%.
like I'll 100% give props and pay homage to anybody and everybody that's doing the damn thing and like their own
Me too.
rendition of their art is their rendition of their art. But at the same time, it gets me fucking heated when people think that they have the right to categorize what
It's
is
almost
real
its own
hip hop
thing.
and what's not real hip hop.
Right.
Shut
Justin
the
is
fuck
fucking
up.
Bodying it.
Yo,
He's
that
bodying
shit
it.
get
We should have got the
Nah.
clap for
Yo.
that one. We should have had the
Bro.
audience clap for that one.
That
Steve.
shit gets
But
me
yeah.
like fucking on one.
I feel
bro.
you.
Damn.
Good shit, Justin Clancy.
On one.
And them shits, you know, they should all be their own fucking thing. Like, yo, you're dope at that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
do that.
And let me drop the real bomb on motherfuckers, right? Because those same people that are trying to categorize what's hip-hop and what's real hip-hop are trying to fucking say that for artists that aren't even fucking selling records.
Right.
Fuck out of here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Fuck out of here.
That's
Obviously, somebody likes something,
right,
and the demographic that appeals to them just happens to consume more than the other demographics.
This is very true. This is very true.
It seems simple
What
enough,
the
you
fuck?
think.
Every culture grows within itself.
Right.
So recovery is a big thing for you.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're involved in the Banyan Treatment Center now with Matt Gainham, right?
Yo.
So talk about a little bit, because you know I've said this to you before, and you know I mean this from the bottom of my heart, bro. Like I respect your recovery.
Thank you.
I really do. Like,
yeah, thank you.
It's impressive. It's sincere. It's authentic. And I really do, Justin. Like for being such a young kid, bro, and to be able to come back from something like that, you know, it's not
major.
Easy. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's pretty major. So just talk about like how do you being 22 years old, being in this hip hop shit, like shows, they're at bars, they're at like how do you keep yourself clean and shit, and like you know what I mean?
Right.
Like how do you stay focused and do what you got to do? And furthermore, what made you want to like really go hard with this shit and really start like now you're working, helping others.
Now that you are sober, it's got to be a lot easier.
What do you mean by easier? Like in a sense of like just getting in the
your brain,
groove
your
and-
mind is not clouded. You're focused on one thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure, time helps.
I mean, like I really enjoy like being on point all the time. That's
Yes.
never something I've really felt. And
Right.
like even like early
helps a lot,
on
you
in
know.
adolescence, like being prescribed different medications at like I was like fucking 6 or 7.
Yeah.
So I never really had like that 20/20.
Right.
You know what
right.
I mean? Like I was always on something.
That's a conversation for another day.
Right,
but do
right.
you think we'll just touch real quick? Do you think doctors today are too quick to prescribe fucking like
Yeah.
Ritalin and Adderall
Goes
and
without
fucking
saying, homie.
yeah.
Our generation
Shit.
just grows up on shit.
Yeah, they really do.
From a very early age.
That's the generation,
Yeah.
man. It's like if you got ADHD, you probably got bipolar too.
yeah.
So
yeah.
we should double.
you on-
double
You probably
dose
got
it.
all this shit because of the shit they're
Yeah.
fucking pumping in you, though.
Yeah,
Bro, I
that's
remember
true.
being like fucking 12 years old and like so hopped up on Ritalin, I couldn't even eat. I wouldn't even fucking go to the cafeteria, dude, because I would be so spaced out, dude. And I'd be
Right.
so weird. I would literally sit in the library.
How was that socially, like as far as having friends and shit? Like we
I
were
was
fucking
I was a fucking weirdo.
right.
You know what I mean? Like I was a weirdo. I have friends and
Yeah,
shit.
you seem
Most-
like you were pretty like
most
I would
artists or-
imagine you were pretty
you know.
popular.
Mm-mm.
Not like popular, but
I can
don't
see how
see
they
you
would think
being
he's a straight
alone.
weirdo.
Yeah, man. Like I was a fucking weirdo, bro. Like I don't know. Like I never really like
Dog, a lot of artists are. You feel like you
I'm an
never
only
fit in.
child.
1000%.
You don't
Yeah.
really fit in with this group or that
yeah,
group.
it's
kind of
funny.
a little of both.
It's
or
funny
whatever.
how
Exactly.
antisocial I can be sometimes,
Right.
and for someone that goes on
Right.
stage in front of whatever strangers and does their
Exactly.
thing, because I can be super insecure and
yeah,
sensitive.
right.
And
People tell
and-
me that shit too, like about public speaking or like anything
Yeah,
like that. They're like,
yeah.
yo, but you rock on stage. I'm like, yo, but I know what the fuck I'm doing. over
Yeah,
there.
Exactly.
yeah.
Like
I know what I'm
like to
doing
think of
on that.
myself as like an extroverted introvert. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah, no
like
shit,
like to
yeah.
like in its truest form. Like I'll feel comfortable as hell like on a stage in front of like a bunch of strangers.
Right.
But like as soon as I step off this stage, like I get
Just
fucking
in the
awkward
room.
as shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm mad awkward because like I already know people are gonna try and talk to me. Who's
Right.
gonna try and talk to me? Like leave me the fuck alone.
How
like,
long are they gonna try to talk to me?
Because, another part of it is, like, being an artist is, like, exposing all of your wounds, you know what I mean? And reopening them time and time and time again and exposing yourself in the most vulnerable form for, like, complete strangers, and you just let them in. So,
Right.
like, when I go
kinda
on
weird.
stage, when I go on stage, it's like, boom, all of that out, like, cut open the wound, all of it. And then, like, when I hop off stage, it's like, oh, my God, like, holy shit.
Right.
And then it's weird, but yeah, going back to what
Staying
you said.
clean.
Yeah, going back to what you said about like being young and like starting out like going to the clubs and everything like that. It's like I got clean a month after I turned 19. So I turned 19 in November of 2013 and I got clean in December of 2013. So right when I got clean, I already knew like the party's over. Like the party's been over, dude.
Pretty
like,
much.
Even when the quote unquote party was still going, like nobody was fucking inviting me, dude. You know
Right,
what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
Like I come in on everything but fucking roller skates. Like, you know what I mean? Looking for something I could steal or some shit, dude. You know, like nobody wanted me around. But like I came to that conclusion, and it was like, you know, also like I said, I like being on point, but like you know, I came to the realization that like I process things differently. So like while somebody might be able to have like a beer or two like at a hip hop show, it's like, no, like I'm gonna get absolutely shit faced, and then like if there's coke, I'm gonna do coke, and then you know, I'm gonna need to come down and shit like that. Like I'm a fucking absolute animal.
It's an addictive trait. I think,
exactly.
Me and Stiz can both relate to that.
For
So
sure. I think that's why I fuck with Clancy so much, because I see myself in him, but like just way wiser than I ever fucking
at an earlier
was.
age.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, you know, plus like I came out and like I wanted to be taken serious, you know, and like, how am I gonna, like, how is somebody gonna be taken seriously if like the first time you meet them, like they're fucking trash? Right. They're trashed.
And I think about that now, looking back, like, yo, when I'm 19, 20, 21, like, that was my image. That's what I wanted my image to be anyways. And I'm like, yo, but the people that actually can make moves for me, they're just meeting this fucking drunk, cigarette smoking, like, he's on the stage and shit, but he's also smashed. And like, you know, how does that look to them?
And you know, I think that's like another thing that like my generation has twisted is like the respect thing, or like the hyper masculinity thing. Like they think respect like comes from doing bad shit, or from like, you know, hitting licks, or like doing a bid, going to jail, or like just doing all that fucking grimy shit. But like they think that's what makes them into a man.
Well, you almost feel like it's a rite of passage, like you have to do it. Like, all right, word, I did my little time.
Especially in the inner cities, you know what I mean?
Like yo, like that's what I thought growing up, because like I grew up with my father incarcerated. And then when I went to jail, I didn't fucking feel like that at all. I was like, oh my God, like
this sucks,
dude. Not only that, but it's like, you know, the people in there aren't even fucking men. Like these are like a bunch of like lost kids, children, like lost children. You know,
they're people without guidance and shit.
Exactly,
you know
exactly. And it's like
so easy to end up in there. You blink and you fucking wake up in jail one day.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
And it becomes the norm, and it becomes the norm of, you know, my generation. And that's what they think it is. But like I never got like real respect, and I never felt real respect until like I started doing good shit. You know what I mean? Until I started like putting positive out there, or like doing good things, or helping people, or you know, being a good person.
Along those lines, talk about where you gave the proceeds to that first headlining gig you did, and why you did it. Because that show was a success, and if that's me, that money's going in me and my people's pockets. But you're a different breed.
Yeah.
Where was this? The Middle East, or was it Sonya's?
Yeah.
That was his first headline and shit.
We sold like 170 tickets.
Good for you, man.
It was a successful show.
It was great.
The kid definitely made
You
bread.
Rocked, right?
I rocked. He invited me to rock. I came out.
It was fucking awesome, and everybody was all on the same page as far as the, you know.
I asked Snuk if I could rock with him. He told me beat it.
Did he?
I was like, yo, Stiz, I don't know if we got enough time on the set.
Yo,
what where did you donate the money?
I mean, he donated his whole shit. That's his first gig.
That's
I'm
awesome.
keeping that shit if that's me. That's why the fact that he can do that.
Keep
well,
that
here's
shit.
the thing. Here's the thing, man. It's like the money will come, like the money will come, the money will go.
Right.
Whatever.
Long term.
But like I gotta give credit where credit's due. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't have that money, or I wouldn't have that show if it wasn't for music, and if it wasn't for
your recovery.
My recovery, exactly. You know, and like that's what like my God would see fit for me to do. And I didn't do it to like, oh, look at me, like I'm fucking donating. Like I really like wanted to. Like
I don't think it was this big thing that you announced or anything.
But
no way was it a benefit show. He made that very clear to me.
Some people are doing that though. Some people are doing the whole, I'm a drug addict and now I'm doing good. You know what I mean? Like, look at me. They're almost like it's
not even drug addicts. Some people are just throwing benefits. We talked about this in the inbox when I asked you if it was a benefit show. Because I've been tricked a few times. Like I've done shit because you'll feel bad. You know, I've had a mother hit me up and be like, hey, my kid has blah blah blah, this disease, whatever. We're throwing a hip hop benefit show. Can you do it?
Yeah.
And it's free, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'll say yes. I've done it a couple times. I for the most part don't do them anymore, which is why I was asking you. You know what I'm saying? What is the shit? because you can get tricked, and you get there, and it's
Right.
just a show of like a bitch and her people, and they want to like chill with you for the night or something.
And they know that if they do that whole drug addict card, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it
right.
gets people
And the drug addict one
sympathies.
is a big one for the benefit
Yeah.
shit. Like,
So
especially out here.
who was the charity you gave it to, or was it a house? What
no,
was
so
it?
it was Right Turn. It was this place called Right Turn, and they were originally in Arlington. Now they're in Watertown. And what it is it's a treatment center for artists, like for
That's dope. Like for creatives.
for creatives, like specifically musicians.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, and like you know. Yo, you know Keytar Bear was supposed to be on the bill.
Yo,
I think
fucking Keytar Bear.
He bailed the day before.
I've
bro.
been
He had something more
emailing
that morning.
fucking.
He was sick.
I have been
was-
emailing
Keytar Bear was
Keytar
sick.
Bear
I'll
for
give you
like.
the number. I got the plug.
Fuck.
Dude, so they gave me the number, and it was like
He-
supposedly his manager. I'm pretty sure it's Keytar Bear, dude. I'm like 90%
I got
sure
the
it's
email.
Keytar
I
Bear.
I've been emailing back and forth with this person, like, but the way they're like, they speak like they're like, well, Keytar Bear can do the KTB.
KTB.
All right,
KTB. You know he got
break
beat
it
up in
down.
Boston a few months
Yeah,
ago.
that's fucked up.
Look, there's a lot
They
of
had a
people from all
benefit for
over
him.
the world checking the Stuck on Stuff podcast. For
I
those,
know, they are.
For those that
They
don't
are.
know, who the
The
fuck is the
Keytar
Keytar
Bear
Bear?
is a
God.
fucking
If you're from Boston,
bear.
you probably
yeah,
know.
He's
he's
a staple in the
a
Boston
staple.
community.
He dresses up as a bear and
Yup.
plays the fucking keytar, literally,
Yeah.
which is like the
And
keyboard
kills it.
fucking
And
guitar
kills it.
thing. Yeah, he
and
does.
kills it. And you know, I read like an
And
article,
kills it.
dude. I read an article on him, and it's like the way that he like sees it is super cool. He's like, you know, I'm not like a specific gender, I'm not a specific race, I'm just a bear.
I
And
think he's
playing
got
the
a dick,
guitar,
though.
and that's
No.
fucking notable.
He's a
That's
male.
notable, dude. But at the same time, he bailed the morning of that show.
Yeah,
That
that's corny.
something is
He was
super
supposed to
flaky
be
with
the
those people
special
because
guest.
I'm emailing with them trying to get them on the Maddie and Nick show, WAAF weekdays, Monday through Friday.
Right.
And it's very
That would
like
be amazing.
I'll fucking like I'll
needed.
talk to them and then
Yeah.
they'll be
Yeah.
like, yeah, I can definitely come up to the station. And then
Yup.
I'm like, all right, like let's make
Let's
it
go,
happen.
dude.
And then I don't hear nothing from them.
Fucking Keytar
So
Bear.
Keytar Bear, what the fuck? Get your shit together.
Maybe he's a
if
bear
you're listening,
bear.
or
He's
if
hibernating.
Like
if
a twink and a
Keytar
bear,
Bear
he's a bear.
associates listening, we need Keytar Bear. We're about
Yeah,
to send
yo,
out like the spotlight
KTB.
signal.
So
Hold on, back to this because I don't want to get we're on this topic. This is big with
I
Clancy.
want to talk about what everybody did this week too.
Yeah, we'll get to that. I just with the drug shit, Clancy. Are you on the whole like blame the dealer shit when it comes to addicts? Because you
Kill
know
your local heroin
I've never
dealer.
been on that, and you know what I'm saying I'm an alcoholic,
I hate
and
that
I've
shit.
never been on some like yo
Kill the
blame
bartender.
the liquor store.
Yeah.
You know I never blame anybody for trying to get money.
Well, here's
Yeah.
the thing, right? It's an addiction through and through, whether it comes to the addict or whether it comes to the dealer. You know what I mean? The way I see it is, and like, you know, I've been guilty of it too. I'll wear the kill your local dealer shirt, but it's not like kill your local dealer, like heroin dealer. It's like the doctors, the pediatricians.
I like that.
Because, dude,
Where it's really coming from.
exactly. Like, man, like, yo, you can't fucking, okay, you can't down somebody who comes from a low-income community, doesn't have any accolades or any form of
see, we wouldn't
education.
All they know is hustle.
You know,
Listen.
all
they
know is
hustle.
But listen,
Yeah.
the money is just as addicting as the drug itself.
Absolutely.
Right.
Just like how the
Absolutely.
drug itself comes with the lifestyle that's also addictive.
Yeah,
So it's
absolutely.
all fucking, everybody's being affected by this
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
But really, at the end of the day, it's the demand. When there's a demand for something,
It
people are going to
goes.
supply
That's
it.
it.
Whether
That's
it's heroin,
it.
Right.
whether it's alcohol, whether it's fucking, you know, whether it's clothes. If there's a demand,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, America is the leading country for consuming, you know,
Prescription shit.
drugs.
In
just
general.
drugs
yeah.
in general.
And bros.
But that's because like we're consumers through and through.
But you know, we wouldn't have to
know?
try to get money like that if everything was on an equal playing field. And
That's why
when
we
I say
need
we,
to-
I'm speaking.
You take away the
through
demand.
through the dealer's
You take
eyes.
away the demand. Nobody's gonna listen. If you were to take away the demand for the drug,
Yeah,
right?
but so what? What?
No.
Make everything legal?
Pre-intervention. So this is something that like I can't stress enough. Is pre-intervention is the most important. Like I've been doing this for a long time, right? Not saying that you know anyone is exempt from getting clean and having a beautiful life.
Right.
Not at all. But I'm saying you're going to have a better chance of getting through to that 16, 17-year-old that is, you know, experimenting or
With
just
Keytar
starting out.
Bear.
Yeah, exactly.
Keytar.
No, but you got a better chance of getting through to them than, you know, the 38, 39-year-old dude that's been on Mass Ave for like 7, 8
I
years.
keep saying this.
It's gonna take a little longer to.
It's gonna be tougher to get through to somebody like that. But if we start early before the problem
education,
early
can you
education,
imagine
you know
if we focus on education, that is the main fucking thing.
Right.
That could make the whole society fucking better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we will really educate in the fucking masses.
Pre-intervention, bro.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%, yo. I agree 1,000%.
Pre-intervention.
Right.
And shout out Matt Gannum, the Banyan Treatment Center.
Shout
that
out
you
Matt
now,
Gannum.
that
Shout
you now
out.
work for.
Shout
We'll
out
have Matt on here.
The Green Foundation. They go and they speak at schools on behalf of their son that passed away, and they're big on like pre-intervention. So shout out to John Green.
That's
Stephanie
where it's
Green.
at.
Hell yeah.
Get in there nice and early.
Yeah.
And let these fucking kids know what it's really about.
Exactly.
Yeah. But you know how I mean, I know how I was at 16. You couldn't tell me shit.
Right.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I mean?
And
But
I
that's
agree
why
with that.
I want to do it. Like I want to.
But at least give them the information. At
Yeah.
least give them the information. It's no different than fucking.
Yeah.
Give them the fucking condoms. They have them if they need them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or if they're smart enough to choose.
Exactly.
So what everybody do this week?
Oh man,
What'd you do, Snuk?
I don't know what the fuck I did this week, man.
Just chilled, same shit.
I got fucking. Wait, what did I do this week, man? I don't even know.
You got nice last night.
I got twisted. That's the thing. Is doing these podcasts super hungover. I don't know what the fuck I did.
Friday night's a hardcore night for Snuk.
Yo, I don't
Salute
know
him. He comes in
I don't
every
know what I
Saturday.
did.
5 in a row now.
I don't know what I did last
Clancy,
night.
you went to Screamfest?
Fucking Screamfest.
How was it?
Dude, that shit was badass.
Was it?
Hell yeah.
So
Yo,
it's like Canopy Lake Spooky World, right?
that's what it is.
Basically.
I've never been
Because
to
it's
that
not
shit.
Spooky World. Do you want to? I'll probably
I
get
would
tickets
go,
from
yeah.
work. You want to roll?
I would go to
All
Spooky.
right.
What's it called?
Spooky World.
Nah,
he
nah,
went.
nah,
well,
nah,
I'm
nah.
talking about Spooky World. He went
There's
to
Spooky World,
Screamfest.
There's
Oh,
Spooky
right.
World in Litchfield.
Yes.
And then there's Screamfest in Salem, New Hampshire.
And then there's
Screamfest-
Barrett's Haunted Mansion.
Screamfest is better.
You
than
think
Spooky
so?
World. Yo, you gotta go.
All right, so tell
Dude,
me
these
why.
people will not fucking break character. For
No, I
shit.
know that's how they are at Spooky World,
No,
though.
it's the most ridiculous thing. I'll ask them like a legitimate question. I'll be like, "Yo, where's the other thing?" Right over there.
Yeah.
Like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Just
yeah,
loves
like,
that shit.
I love that shit.
dude. It's fucking.
So, do you know what my new? Well, not my new thing. I've been on these for like 2 or 3 years now. I found it. Extreme haunted houses.
Yo, when they fuck with them,
When they
really
So what is
Fucking
that? So what?
fuck
Are they allowed to
hands
touch
on you.
touch you and
Dude,
shit?
they yoke you up.
Put
They
their
grab
paws
you
on you.
I'm all
like
set.
they don't punch you in the face, but they
they yoke
grab
you
you.
up,
They yoke. They
yeah.
put tape over your mouth.
Dude, there's
They'll
like
fucking
waiting
tie your
lists for
hands.
those,
All
dude.
good.
There's
Huh?
waiting lists. There's
Yeah.
waiting lists
So
for
the
those.
major one is called Blackout, and it's in New York and L.A. And Blackout is like supposedly like the best. Like that's like the fucking.
It sounds aggressive.
Oh, dude, it's crazy.
Right.
You gotta sign a waiver. You gotta sign a waiver
might
Yeah,
fuck
saying
up.
that
I think
you
I read
won't.
something about this.
And they give you a safe word, right? They
Wow.
give you a safe
You need
word
a
so that
safe
if it
word?
gets too bad, you can say this word, and they'll stop and take you
Wow.
out. There's nudity and shit, like
Really?
but a guy will also run up to you
Fuck
too.
that.
The same
No,
way. Yeah,
I don't want
know.
no dicks on me, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck
so it's
that.
like psychological.
That's fucked
and the
up.
other thing, you gotta walk alone. You go through it
Oh,
alone.
word. You're not like holding
Nope.
tight with
You
your
go through
girlfriend.
alone.
That's crazy.
That's the move. Whenever I was in Spooky World with a girl,
Yo.
I would walk in like, holding the girl
Right,
from
right.
behind, like, walk like.
Yeah.
But she was in the front, So you've never been to a fucking Spooky World?
Nah. I've been obviously to like haunted houses and shit. Like
Oh,
my
fam.
father's grew up in Salem.
Oh,
Mass, so I'm
really?
very
Yeah.
familiar
I
with this.
love
So
Salem.
every
That was my
October,
first
I always
job.
go out there.
That was
and
my
shit.
Do you?
first job. When
Word.
I was 16, 17, dude, my first job ever was working in a haunted house in Salem.
Really?
I guarantee I know
Doing
the one.
what?
There's a
Fucking
few.
scaring people.
Right.
Fuck out of here.
Hopping out of behind the curtain or some
Yo,
shit.
Is that fun? It's
I
gotta
would
be a
show
blast.
up all strung out, dude. Like fucking.
Yeah,
I was
he
already
looks scary.
as
Yeah.
is, bro.
They didn't
Shit.
put a mask on him.
Yeah.
Yo, talk about weird jobs. I used to be Chuck E. Cheese.
Get
Yeah,
the fuck
right.
out. You
Yep.
used to be.
That's
In
the-
Everett,
You used
yeah.
to be the guy?
I was the.
Yo, that's the
I was
creepiest shit
Chuck.
you ever said
Did,
so
did
far.
that ever get you laid?
16 years
Did it
old.
get you laid
No.
by like hot moms or something?
No.
Hey, I'm the Chuck E. Cheese guy.
I was a nut though, and this was before I was doing drugs. Like I was just always outgoing, so
Right.
I would just be like running around Chuck E. Cheese. This one particular time, I'm dressed up as the mouse, right? And like I
Yeah.
said, I was
the
fucking
mouse,
nuts.
dude. The fucking
So,
mouse, bro.
there was like this little mini merry-go-round or whatever, and it's got
Yeah.
like 3 horses. It's like a mini one, right?
Yeah.
So I'm on like the other side of the fucking room, and I see this kid on it by himself, and the mom standing next to it. I come running, dude, full speed, dressed as Chuck. I jump on the merry-go-round, yo. The thing starts to tip over, bro. It's like, boo. The mom's like, Chucky, no! She grabbed it. It was freaking crazy, yo.
Yo, that's just like, it's funny that I didn't know to use Chuck E. Cheese. That's like the
Chuck E. Cheese.
It's like the meme that Clancy put up when you zoom in on the Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
You just see that creepy ass face inside.
Yes.
That creepy face was Stiz Grimy the whole time. This is crazy.
Imagine that, dude.
Yo, Clancy's famous for fucking. He's wicked funny on the internet, yo. Like the time you put me on to cartoon characters with Steve Buscemi's eyes.
Dude.
Oh my god!
I don't think I've seen that one.
Snuk, you gotta see it. Yeah,
It's
the
classic.
funniest
It'll
thing
be like
ever,
Ariel
yo.
from fucking Little Mermaid
Right.
with Steve Buscemi's eyes, dude.
It's
He got
so
crazy
funny.
eyes.
Disturbing, dude.
Yeah,
Hold on,
Clancy
hold on.
likes weird shit.
Oh yeah, yeah, man.
Funny shit though, but weird.
Yeah.
Snuk, look at this. Look at Ariel with Steve Buscemi eyes.
Yeah.
That shit is
It's the
creep
funniest
shit.
fucking thing ever, yo.
Disturbing.
Where do you stumble upon this creepy ass shit, man?
So, yo, what else? Yo, real quick, I wanted to talk about.
Right.
I wanted to talk about. Have you heard of concurrent surgeries?
What's that?
Okay,
What's
so MGH just got in trouble a few months ago because one of their surgeons came out and told the newspaper that they were doing concurrent surgeries, meaning that a surgeon would be operating on you, giving you open heart surgery, right? And then in the middle, he'd do something, whatever. Then he'd stop, then he'd run over to the next room and start operating on Snuk. And he's doing that a little bit. Then he'd stop and he'd run back, maybe take a break or whatever. Then he'd go back.
Smoke a butt.
Yeah, yeah, yo. So,
So he just leaves the people open? They're like wide open?
In cases. Yeah, in some cases. And they
so
weren't
that's illegal, I'm assuming, or what?
Especially if you don't tell the patients. If you don't, like, the patients should be given the choice. Like, is that okay if my doctor does that?
No, that's crazy.
So what happened was a surgeon at MGH went to his boss. Now, MGH is one of the best hospitals in the world.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Obviously, they do a lot of great things over there. So one of the surgeons goes to their boss and is like, yo, I don't think we should be doing this. And basically nothing happened. So he went and he, called the Boston Globe. And then after he did that, like a couple weeks later, they fired him.
Wow.
So now he's suing. Now he's suing the MGH. But yo, that shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I would not. I don't think I would want that.
I'd probably be pretty pissed, I guess, especially if I didn't know about it ahead of time. Although, but then it's like if they just told me ahead of time, oh, this is a regular thing we do, I would have been like, all right, you're the doctor.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
no shit.
you
Yeah,
know,
that's
I'm
true.
jealous
Fuck do I
by
know?
nature. I'm
Yeah,
jealous
right?
by nature. So like, I get mad if like my girl's looking at another dude. Never mind like my surgeon doing
Right,
surgery on
right,
somebody
right, right.
else.
The waiter comes over to the table.
Yeah.
Man, would you like anything else? Justin's like, yo, what you talking to my girl for, yo?
Nah,
Are they using the same utensils?
that'd
I mean,
be
what's going
fucking
on?
weird.
No, they definitely ain't using the same utensils, but still.
I don't-
that's
You know, I was
fucking-
thinking about getting the knee surgery to make me taller at MGH, and now I'm just real skeptical. I'm like real skeptical.
I wish I
about
was a little bit taller.
it. My basketball dreams have been fucking shattered.
Yo, Cardi B.
Major.
Whoa.
The first girl since Lauryn Hill to
It's
break
crazy
to
'cause-
have a what is it to have a number one or to
sing-
be on the
Well,
Billboard?
when my man told me this, I was like, but what about all them Nicki singles?
Yeah,
and they were
that's
like, well,
true,
solo.
too.
And I was like, yeah, solo. She got 1 million and
Yeah.
shit. So I'm like,
Who?
So
Nicki.
wait, I gotta
Oh,
figure this
yeah.
out.
so from 1998, you're telling me Lauryn Hill
Solo.
to now?
Yeah.
Nicki got 1 million joints without Drake that you would think were number one.
No, she's had some really big songs too, but no, I
Yeah,
guess
dude.
this is like official number one Cardi B.
Right. Major. Good for Cardi B.
Good for her for liberating women.
I'm proud of her. I fuck with her.
Good for her. No,
Yo,
seriously.
Clancy, you being a dick?
No. It's needed.
It's needed.
You
Well, the
know
song
what I mean?
is a like, yo, it's for
It's
them.
Like, yeah, exactly.
It's for them.
For them.
Oh, my
exactly.
God.
He said,
Did you-
yo, don't get too close. Don't get comfortable. You know,
Yeah.
I cut
Exactly.
it off.
They need something like that because
Yeah.
us dudes, we always have like the songs like fuck bitches, all
Yeah.
that shit.
It's male-minded, but
Yeah,
it's through a female.
exactly.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
male-minded, but like for the females, it's kind of like it's super fucking liberating, dude.
I like this shit,
That's
man.
awesome.
A lot of
They
people
deserve
hating
it.
on this shit.
She
well, I
deserves
mean,
it.
Jesus Christ. I mean, you look at an artist like Lauryn Hill.
All right, when
And
you
then you look
compare
at
that,
Cardi B.
But at
but
the end of the
you're
day,
comparing
it's-
artists.
You think
Yeah.
Cardi's even writing those bars?
I think she is. Yeah, she
Yeah.
puts out dumb mixtapes.
Yeah, she
She's
does.
been putting out these shits for a few years. It's
Yo,
just that one popped
at
off.
the end of
Lou
the day,
Armstrong is the first person.
I shouted
that-
out Lou. He's been
Yeah,
bringing her
right?
out here for years.
Yes,
yeah,
he has.
I saw that.
Yep.
I did see that.
Yep.
And every
Shout
time he's
out
been
Lou.
bringing her to Lawrence for years, to Boston for years.
Yep.
And you know,
She was just like a stripper.
Yeah,
was
she
like,
used to
yo,
be a
celebrity stripper.
Yeah, she used to be a personality.
Yeah,
You know
like,
what
yeah,
I
like
mean?
a personality. Yeah.
Yeah.
why I fucks with her is because she's real as fuck. Like, she's genuine.
Yeah,
she's not
she
spitting
is.
those bars like.
Yeah.
She's not. She means that shit.
Dog.
She's a hood chick, and I fuck with that
Like
shit.
I said, man, like good for her for liberating females. Like you know what
Did
I mean?
you see the video that came out of, I think he was like an NBA player or something, and he's in the club, and his girl is fucking going wild on him
That's
playing
exactly
that
what
song.
I was talking about. Like fucking.
And she's
Yeah,
pointing
yeah.
at him.
Chest to
Yes. And
I
the
was-
fuck, did you see it?
Yeah, I did.
In the dude's
and he just
face.
took it. He was like, I knew this was gonna happen.
What the fuck
I
could he
seen
have
one.
possibly done, dude?
I did see one, but I
why
did-
would you
She's just
ever let
going
your
in. She
girl?
loves the
I would
song,
have
bro.
fucking, but nah, his face, like you could tell in his face something was
I did
fucked
think
up.
it was fake. I can't front. I did think the video was fake.
Oh, you thought it
if
was
it's
fake?
the same one I'm seeing,
It's
the bitch is
mad
all up in
funny.
his face, but it's still a good video.
Yeah, man.
And-
that's
and that
exactly
video-
what I thought about as soon as you brought it up too. That's exactly what
That
I thought
video is
about.
the visual representation of what Clancy was just saying right now about how bitches feel when they hear
Yes.
this shit. Nah,
Yeah.
fuck you. Like,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Fuck out of here.
That's why, man. We don't want
Well,
that
dude,
happening.
Great. Now these
Hip-hop-
bitches feel like they don't need us.
That's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
damn.
You
Hip hop
know?
degrades females so much, like so much. It degrades
Now I hate that
females.
record.
You know what
Oh,
I mean?
dear mama.
So it's like, fuck.
This kid.
damn you, dear mama, for no,
Dear mama.
dude. But like, nah, it degrades females so much so to the point where it's like, yeah, like you know that shit's fucked up.
All right, that's the last thing we need to be doing is giving these bitches power. I'm just playing, lady.
You know I love
You know I love you.
I'm surprised though. Like, so the first. That's just crazy. That just doesn't seem right to me. Cardi
This
B
microphone's,
becomes
like,
first
fucking me up.
female rapper to top Billboard
That stat doesn't
Hot
seem right to me,
100.
but hey, once again, what the fuck
to
do I
hit
know?
number
You know what I'm
one solo.
Yeah, I heard she won a New England Hip Hop Award too.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I'm sure. Yeah. So what? Those are tonight, right? The New England
well, we
Hip
drop
Hop
on Monday,
Awards.
so the Hip Hop Awards already happened. We could probably get into. I'll be
Who's
attending it.
nominated?
I'll be attending the Hip Hop Awards, so
Snuk will be there.
I could
I
break
might
it.
be going.
I
We'll
could break
see.
it down next week for you.
You
on
know
next
any
week's
other
episode.
nominations?
I
You
know
know
Rex.
any?
I'm going there because ST the Squad is in the building. Terminology Performance. Rex is nominated for Album of the Year, whatever. The Album of the Year for the past year, Man of 1,000 Styles, has not been nominated for anything. So I'll look into that further when I'm there.
Yeah, we need to
see what's
talk
going on.
about that.
But no,
We need to see.
we'll check in with that next week because like it's the first annual, so I don't really know what to expect. I'll go in there tonight and check it out.
Yo,
Yo.
our thoughts with everyone in PR right now, like that
For
shit's
sure.
crazy. So what?
Yo.
You want to say something
Nah,
funny?
dude, tell me how
Funny.
Trump said like, when he was talking about Puerto Rico, he's like, Puerto Rico is an island
Yeah,
surrounded
he's
by
so-
water,
so
Big
dumb.
water.
big water,
He's
big
So
ocean,
dumb. I can't. I just.
Big
big
water.
water,
I can't.
big ocean.
He's
And then
literally,
today, and then today on Twitter, he was like, the mayor of San Juan is terrible. Like, you're horrible.
Yeah.
He's just a fucking.
I seen
Shut
something
the
that was
fuck
like,
up.
I seen
Help, shut up.
I seen something that was like, yo, the year that you
Do
get rich
something.
or the age that you get rich at or whatever is where you stay at mentally or
I
whatever.
believe
Yeah.
it.
This dude is like a 12-year-old.
This
no,
yeah,
like
yeah.
an 8 or a 9-year-old.
And I love how
it's a big water.
Middle
Like,
America, you know,
what are you
really
doing?
got fooled. Like, oh no, this guy, he's one of us. He's like for the.
Yeah,
It's like, yo,
right.
this dude got chauffeured to school every day as a kid.
The
like,
amount
this
of
dude
people
is
that got-
not
Get the fuck
fucking
outta
like
here.
you, bro.
I'm
Crazy.
Bernie, dude. I was Bernie at the beginning.
My question
I'm
though,
Bernie now.
my question is,
I'm with you on that. If I had to make a choice out of the three, of course.
yeah, Bernie. Yeah.
That was an easy one for a normal person with a fucking brain.
But I think it was also just as easy when it was obvious that Bernie wasn't going to be able to do it, and now you have to choose between Hillary or Trump.
I didn't vote.
It's Hillary.
I didn't vote neither.
didn't vote.
Which means I
Well,
have the
you
right
should've
to
went
fucking
and
talk
fucking
shit to you
voted.
idiots that voted for him.
Yeah.
You should have went.
That's how I feel
well,
about that
see,
shit.
and I said this recently online. It's like, you know, I didn't vote, so I don't
You
like go
shouldn't
on
have-
Facebook
yeah, you
and
shouldn't have
fucking
a
express
right.
my views and shit like that. I have no right because I didn't vote.
I
At the
did.
same
Nah,
time,
yo-
I have every right to disagree.
I disagree with you
what's going on?
Yeah, I know you
1000%,
said that.
though.
Why though? Why do you feel? Because
1000%.
you didn't.
I didn't have
vote?
nobody to vote for. How you gonna talk shit to me because I didn't vote? I didn't have nobody to vote for. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. So
smell
that's
me?
why you didn't vote?
Yeah, that's true.
That's
What are you
why
talking
didn't
about?
vote.
So I'm gonna vote for somebody I don't
You could
want?
always write their name in.
Yeah,
dude.
you
They're
could write it. You
bipartisan.
could
What does
write
that?
it.
What does
so
that
many
matter?
different levels
Okay,
of
then I vote for Justin Clancy. What the fuck did that just do? You smell me?
That's true. It does nothing.
I feel
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything.
But see, to me though,
We have a right to talk about
I
this
feel
shit.
though your response.
Until we have somebody we could vote for,
I agree.
then we'll vote.
But I
That's
feel the way I felt though was that you needed to go in and vote for Hillary because
keep him out?
To keep him out
Yeah.
because he was
That
that
would-
fucking bad.
That would be the only
fucking
logical
inept.
thing.
They were
That's
both
why I
inept.
was telling
it was like
people-
the lesser of evils.
Yeah. It's always a lesser of evil.
But
Yeah.
Doug,
Evil
the lesser
situation.
of evils,
Fuck
like,
outta
what do you
here.
think Hillary, like, dude, she's not like the fucking devil, like,
Right.
she's just, I
Right.
mean, like, you know, and there's all this fucking misinformation, like, oh, she kills people, like, dude, all that shit's fucking bullshit, like, of course she lies, but dude,
course.
nothing like
Fucking
this,
politician
nothing
career.
like this fucking Trump guy who's literally just completely
It's all
uneducated.
the fucking dude. At the end of the day, though, the president and everything like that, it's all the fucking facade because they're not doing shit. It's
Well,
the people
I mean,
behind them that are really pulling the
He
strings.
does make.
They're
I mean, he
scapegoats.
does make some
Yeah, for
fucking
sure.
pretty big decisions. He
He
got us
doesn't
out of.
make
He
those
got us out of
decisions.
fucking the Paris. I mean, dude, he made that decision to whether or not to stay in the Paris
It's all
agreement.
dude. It's all behind the scenes shit. They're literally just the face. They're
Right.
literally just the puppet. They're the face. They don't
put them
So
on
what
the
do you
camera.
what do you
They don't
think?
make
There's
any
like
of
a
the
there's like some overlord or something. Is
Yeah.
that what you
Not
think?
one person.
It's
It's
not
all. It's all of
necessarily-
them.
Yeah,
The
well,
League
it's
of
not
Shadows?
necessarily- the League of Shadows.
I don't know.
I
bro.
promise you, the
It's just-
president
No, man.
makes those decisions.
He doesn't make all the decisions.
Well, yeah, there's
But
some
there
decisions
are
that
people-
Congress need to make as a whole that he doesn't have the power to just
but-
make.
Well,
Dude,
Clancy.
think of people like George Bush. You really think he was smart enough to make
No, he's a
any
dummy.
of the decisions?
Complete dummy.
in
No,
his whole
no,
entire
but see, here's how it happens, my friend. So a president has people that come to him all day long and they say, this is the situation.
Right.
They'll have one person say to him, Mr. President, I think you should do this,
He'll
and here's
consult with
why.
his advisors.
And then another
Yeah.
person will say, no, Mr. President, I think you should do this, and here's why. And then it's that president's job to pick one of those, right?
Yeah.
So on George Bush, yes, he was very stupid, and that's why someone like Dick Cheney was able to be like, Mr. President, I
Right.
think we should go to Iraq.
Yeah. Right.
And I think that we should say that
Well-
there's fucking weapons of mass destruction when there's not.
That's even
So that's
worse,
what
though,
happens.
Because look who's Trump's right hand, Pence.
I know.
What the fuck?
I know. They're a bunch of fucking
It's
idiots.
the president
But
to
wait,
talk about
so
this shit.
all right, so I know you got. I wasn't even trying to go
completely
there.
dismiss global warming. He wants to completely
I want to
I
keep the
know.
focus on PI instead of this piece of shit.
So this is what I
Yeah.
wanted to say though. How long could you go without power? They are now on like 2 weeks without
Right.
fucking power.
And the first thought of
Think
it,
about that.
the first thought of an American is, oh shit, no Wi-Fi, no lights, no. What about? I'm thinking refrigerators.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
all
like
your food's
food,
bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Like,
Well, did you guys
No.
see that like Fat Joe and like a bunch of
Yeah.
people are flying out there
Yeah.
with, I think he said like 200,000 pounds worth of goods.
hold
canned
on, how the
goods.
fuck can Fat Joe get out there but not
generators.
Trump and them? I don't understand that.
I don't
How does
know.
that work?
I don't know,
Really
man.
on the plug. Really
My
on the
fault.
plug.
Yeah.
My fault. They needed to holler at Fat Joe to find out how to get over there.
I think Jay-Z has some involvement in
He
it.
did. With
Really?
the Fat Joe
Yeah.
shit. I think he
Yeah,
donated
yeah.
all the shit
Really?
for Joe to go over there
Jay-Z,
with.
Fat Joe,
Yeah.
they're flying him out. Yeah.
Fat Joe, man, huh?
Fat
He really when Pun died, that could have went one way or
Yeah,
the
nah,
other.
he
And
definitely stepped-
really
yeah.
stepped up and
He's the
fucking,
god.
Yeah.
you know.
Pun is still the
Super
god.
slept
Yeah.
on.
R.I.P. But it's
Love that. Yo, it's
It's
really
Joe.
that line, thinking I must have found Pun's rhyme book.
yeah. I must
you know
have
what I
found
mean?
Pun's
Like,
rhyme. Yo, but on that same
that's real
topic,
talk.
Clancy, what one of your things or whatever that you said or did went to CNN and Fox News and all this shit, ABC.
Oh yeah. I spoke on like a board of like, it was like a bunch of like, it was in New Bedford. It was super weird. There was like a bunch of senators and like congressmen there. It was on behalf of the health bill.
Uh-huh.
You know how they wanted to take away Medicare.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
yep,
yeah.
yep.
And
They were trying
everything.
Oh, so this was
reverse
super recent.
Obamacare.
Yeah. This was like I want to say like maybe a month and a half.
Okay,
2 months
yep.
ago.
They were trying to
take
repeal
a-
Obamacare.
Right, yeah.
Exactly. So
They've
I
been
s-
trying, yeah.
So I went there
they
and I
just failed
spoke.
again,
Yeah.
like this week,
Right.
Exactly.
for the third time.
Yeah, and I went there and I spoke on the importance of like Obamacare and like mass health and
Right.
the substance abuse benefits that come along with it, because that's another big thing that they wanted. They wanted to
They want to cut that shit completely,
yeah, well,
right?
they wanted to fucking get rid of all like benefits that go along with co-occurring disorders,
Mhm.
and the list is like pregnancies on there,
Right,
asthma's
right.
on there. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like shit that like people like really
Ridiculous.
fucking need. You know
It's
what
the
I
most
mean?
unintelligent shit in the world.
Mental health, like it just go. The list goes on and on and on and on. I can't I can't stress enough how important it is for state insurances to have those fucking benefits. So like
Word.
I went there and I spoke and like they like all the fucking news channels like interviewed me afterwards and shit like that. It was fucking cool.
That's
And you were
dope.
on TV.
So you made all them shits?
Yeah.
CNN, Fox, ABC, all them shits.
It
They use
was-
clips or whatever.
Yeah, it was Fox, it was ABC,
Major.
it was fucking NBC, but it was just like the local like
the local
Providence, Rhode
affiliates.
Island, Fall
Yeah.
River.
It's so
That's still
dope how,
dope,
how
though.
you make it up to shit like that.
Yeah.
At that level is like, you could have been making them shits on the other side. Like they
Oh,
could have
yeah.
just been using a clip of some fucking junkie and that could have been you. But now
Yeah.
it's the
Yeah.
opposite. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was fucking, it was super cool, man. Like when I spoke well and like
Dope.
it was in front of like all these like, big shot educated
I seen a clip
people.
or either a picture of the room you spoke in. The shit looks super official.
Yeah, it was official, dude. Like, mind you, like I don't even have a GED.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
my
that's the
highest
shit.
grade completed is 10th.
Right.
Oh, you
You
dropped out?
Yeah.
Well, you have a higher IQ than like Mr. Trump and stuff, so it's crazy. It's crazy that like I have a higher IQ than the president.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be like that.
I'm going back to school though.
Dope. Good
Are
for
you?
Yeah.
For what?
I'm not.
I don't know yet. I gotta get
Yeah,
my
I don't
GED.
think so. Yeah, you do.
You know what I mean?
That's nothing, bro. That's
Yeah.
a test you can
Oh
take
yeah,
real
no,
quick.
that's super easy, dude. But
Yo, are you a gamer? You a video gamer?
no, not really.
You don't own a system?
I own a system, but I literally just watch it. I watch like Netflix.
Netflix.
Right.
What do you got?
HBO. I got Netflix. I got HBO. I got.
What do you got
Yo,
for the system?
HBO goes
Oh,
like the move.
Xbox
huh?
One.
Xbox One. That's what
Yeah,
I got too.
Xbox
What do you,
One.
Snuk? Do you?
I'm not a gamer. I never really was a gamer. When I was a little kid, obviously Mario and all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But which is dope. Which
Yeah.
is why we're gonna talk about how the
The
Super
NES,
NES,
that's why-
the
yeah.
mini dropped this week,
Yeah.
and they but I'll maybe play Madden or wrestling or something. But I've never been a gamer.
like
I
the
wouldn't say
UFC
I'm a
game.
gamer, but I have an Xbox One, and
Mm-hmm.
I would say maybe like 2 to 3 times a month.
Yeah.
I like to just play. You know what I mean?
Mario
Like,
Kart,
I'll
I used to
play.
go in when I was a kid.
Mario
I played
Kart
for
was
cigarettes,
the
dollar
fucking
bills, whatever.
classic, yes.
That was my shit.
Gambling on Mario Kart.
But the mini
that's
Super
great.
DS dropped this week. It was a big fucking deal for
Yeah.
especially like for our kind of era because that's actually I'm not a gamer now growing up, but when I did play video games, it was when I was a little kid and I was like fucking Mario and all those type of games, and those are the type of games that come with this
Yeah.
shit. I'm assuming,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I would definitely scoop a Super Nintendo. The problem is I read online there was like 45 per store or some shit like
Oh,
that.
they're
They were
wicked
fucking,
hard to get.
Them shits were moving.
This like band came into the WAAF last week. They were called the Lucky Chops, and
Yeah.
they're just like they got these big tubas and shit. They play in like the New York City subway.
Yeah.
But they came up here and they all had them because they went overseas.
Oh, word?
And they were real easy. Well,
Oh,
they were
they had the
easier to
drop?
get overseas. Yeah.
How much you think they're banging them for?
I don't know, yo, but the dude was downloading NBA 2K18 on that shit.
Oh,
right
word?
I don't
Yeah,
even know
when he
what
was
I
here.
don't even know what the fuck those are, bro.
They're
That's
just
crazy.
like these little, almost like Game Boys. Remember Game Boys back in
Oh,
the
so
day?
it's that little?
But these are color. No. I don't think it's that little. The mini DS thing.
I'm gonna have to holler at my brother-in-law, see what's up.
The mini DS.
I'll have him get it and then I'll play it once.
New Nintendo system.
That shit, yo, how much are they selling them for though? you know?
I think they're like $100.
What and what it comes with mad games and shit?
Oh, 130. Oh
Buck
no,
30?
no. So this is just like so this is different. I was talking about something different, but this is just like the mini. It looks just like the Super Nintendo, except it's small.
Right. So when I seen it, it looked just like the real shit. So I assumed it was. So it's tiny though.
It's just so it's just tiny.
So the games come on it already?
I think the games do come on there. I think so.
I might
you
fuck with
don't-
that shit. I mean,
you
I'm
know
not a
what?
crazy gamer, yo.
I'm not 100% sure, yo. But yeah, I would definitely get that just for Mario Kart, Mortal Kombat, yo. Did you used to
Yeah.
play Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, I used to
that
fuck
was
with
my
that on the
fucking
Super.
shit, yo.
Deadeye got the fucking straight up original Nintendo at his studio, at his spot. Fucking all the games. Contra, Mario, everything.
You know who
bro.
got the original Nintendo too? Overdog Radio.
Yeah.
over there?
I don't know
Yeah,
if they
yeah,
still
yeah.
got it
I
over
remember
there,
that.
but they had that shit in the last studio when
do,
it was
yeah.
over by the Middle East. So wrapping up, like what are you gonna do? What's next for Justin Clancy?
All my drops are spontaneous and secret.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like it.
Every
You got a
day.
show coming up?
I do. Yeah, I have
Where?
a show coming up, the Middle East Downstairs, October 8th. Me, Slain, Term, Czarface,
Yeah.
Headshots.
Woo!
Yeah, that shit's gonna be fucking huge.
Yeah.
I'll be over there.
Yeah,
Huge,
Come
I'll
through.
be there.
Huge,
Yeah,
huge,
I will
huge.
be in the building.
Hold
So-
on. There was a few other things, Stiz, this week. Well, how we looking on time?
About to wrap it up, bro, in a few minutes.
Well, damn. What about the For the Pussy challenge? That shit was mad big this week.
Oh, fuck
Dog,
that.
dog, that
that.
cop killed it.
That wasn't a cop, by the way. That
It
was
wasn't,
that was
yeah,
That was an
right?
actor, yeah.
He killed it.
Someone literally wrote on my wall and said, "Hey, you should do the For the Pussy challenge," and I deleted.
I was gonna. Have you ever done a challenge, Clancy?
No.
Me neither.
I don't
Fuck your
either.
challenge.
Yeah,
Is what I
yeah,
said.
exactly.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No, that's no.
Yeah,
That shit was big this week, though. I
It
seen
was.
The best one I seen was a female.
The ones that
Who? Erica Badu?
Nah, it was a girl with red hair. I think it said she's from Wild 'N Out or something. I thought she did a good job.
Yo,
Really?
Yeah,
no.
but I think she did for the dick
I
or
hate
whatever. She flipped
challenges.
it.
Yeah.
Yo, like 10 toes down challenge. Like, yo, you
What
know how
was
many
that?
fucking people did the 10 toes
Right.
down challenge?
What was the 10 toes down
It's just like
challenge?
it's just like
Challenge every rap.
sad
rapper does.
song. No. It's like make the saddest song, make it super sad.
Really?
Like, dude, oh my god, yo, can you play the beat? Play the beat. Play
What,
the
I don't
for the
have
pussy?
that
For
access.
the
No,
pussy?
no.
The
For
10 toes down.
challenge
Hold on,
beat.
hold on.
It literally, like, just the beat itself is just like, it already makes you want to fucking hang it up.
right.
Like, bro, like, so many people have done the fucking 10 toes. Yeah, it's real life.
Fuck.
It's real life.
Challenge.
sad story.
Yeah.
Super sad. Yo, super
I said.
I said,
Life is super sad.
when I was little, shit was hard for me.
Super sad. My gym teacher never
Why
liked
is this so? Yeah. That,
My mom hit me, put a
Oh.
scar on me.
me.
Yeah.
Cool kids never liked me. Super sad.
but yo, that dude,
Hate
that NYPD dude, I don't care. Yo, the way that he comes in and he's like,
right.
yeah.
You almost think it's real for a second.
and he just comes in like
I just
that,
clicked the
yo.
dude that they tagged the dude who did it. So I went to his
Really?
page and obviously it was super obvious.
And he kills it, yo.
I don't know if he kills it. He does good.
I love it.
He knows how to rap, I guess.
Loving all the pussy. I'm looking for the pussy.
Stiz knows
Judge
it.
signed off on a warrant for the pussy.
Why does this know it?
Probable cause with the pussy.
10 all night. With
Guy's
the
dressed
pussy.
up as a police officer about rapping for the pussy.
God throw cuffs on the winner
For
on
the pussy.
Spending time on the pussy. 10-year long
Investigation on the pussy.
Ooh, I wish R. Kelly did this though.
indictment on the pussy.
He would've bodied this
Better
shit.
call a lawyer who
Handling the pussy.
R. Kelly would be like, lock up all the pussy.
Yeah. he
Kells would
does.
have bodied this shit.
pussy.
I would have
Let
killed
him
this
call
shit,
the
but I don't do
parents to the-
challenges.
on the pussy. And now I take a hollow tip bullet for the
Yeah.
Then he Millie rocks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stiz loves that guy.
You know, it's so crazy. Oh, and the other girl that we didn't talk about last week, but we mentioned her and we didn't, is this new chick, Vicky Woe.
The other girl, not the bad baby girl, the other girl.
Yes,
Who's
this
that?
is the. This
Yo, you
is
can't
the
even
new
under-
second.
girl, dude.
Is it
the
the
wigger girl, the wannabe?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
the one that she
Yes.
found out she was like 2%
She's like
black?
She's like 2% Mongolian or some
Yo.
Wait. This chick found out she was black. I thought, like, I don't know why
dog,
she was
man.
doing
come on,
this.
Stiz.
I don't
She's
know
not
why
black.
No, I
Ancestry would
know.
lie to her about some shit like that, bro.
She's like,
I don't
she's
know.
like, I've been
Yo.
in the super thick action. I've been trying to tell y'all motherfuckers I'm
Yeah,
black.
I've been-
Yeah.
Oh,
This
man.
bitch is the worst.
Yo.
Fucking up my orders. I'm just a felony guy who's all sick. Y'all keep fucking
Dog.
Oh,
But at
can I speak on something real quick? We gotta wrap it up, but real quick, dog. I like the new thing for these kids, right? And I don't know. Maybe your age, a little younger.
Maybe.
What the new thing is to just like run up in somewhere and like just be a fucking complete idiot and
Right.
and like
Man, I was
and
doing
then
that before
record
it
it.
was
Like I
cool.
feel like that's like the fucking. That's like
With
what
no video
Snapchat
camera.
is
No
like
video
encouraging
camera.
and shit, and like people are getting
Yeah.
fame. Like yo, that dude Fat Boy.
Yeah,
That dude is funny.
Yeah.
Like I
God.
fuck with some of his videos, but if I was out to eat and that
Right.
dude just came in like
With the
acting a
fucking
fool like
camera.
that,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, bro, like what the fuck is society
out,
coming to like that? Like
C
that?
Money 617 from
Yeah,
out
we're
here.
we're
Yo.
gonna
The
reach
Italian
out
kid,
to
he
him
does
and
that
get
out
him.
here.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna holler at him. But I think it's worked out ahead of time what C Money does. But he's just
I didn't
making
even
funny.
know
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
out here that did that.
He's
Yeah,
major. I'll put you on to
money
him.
617.
Italian
Yeah,
kid.
Bro,
yeah.
I like
okay,
that kid's
Jackass
funny.
I
and
fuck with him.
CKY were doing that that before. It was fucking cool.
Good call.
Yeah, I guess, yeah,
Yo, I watched
yeah.
the Bam Margera shit on Viceland last night.
Oh,
Shout
really?
out to Novak.
Shit
I
was
work
dope.
with Novak.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
word?
do, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the shit that they did on Vice for him last night?
No,
Or
what
whatever?
did they?
Bro, Matt,
What was it?
My
It's
boss
like
was
a-
at the fucking thing.
It's like an
With-
hour-long
yeah.
documentary of like trying to film Bam come back.
Yeah.
Where he's coming back.
Yeah.
Now, you know he's been in
He's
that shit
sober.
since Ryan
Yeah,
Dunn
he's
died.
sober
now.
now.
So he's getting sober. He
Yeah.
doesn't know how to skate anymore.
Really?
This was one of the illest skaters back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
It's
He
a
was
super
fucking
dope
animal.
documentary. Peep that shit, Stiz, because you got Vice, right?
Yeah.
It's on demand right now. It's just
Oh,
type
get
in
the
Bam
fuck
Oh,
Margera.
out.
actually, you know what? I don't
peep
have
it.
I gotta
Vice
peep
anymore.
If
I
you
watched
have
it last
HBO
night.
Go, bro, you got that.
I have
also, you need to get
HBO, but-
HBO Go because Curb Your Enthusiasm's
It's coming,
back.
yeah, this
I
week.
heard.
I have HBO.
I need to catch up with
Tomorrow.
the first shit.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
I'm very excited
I
about
fucking
that.
love Curb, dude.
You know, I hate Seinfeld, but I love Curb.
Me
Love
too.
Curb.
I hate
Love
Seinfeld,
Curb.
but I love Curb.
Love
Hold on, I didn't have an exact first world problem of the week for this week, but
Yeah.
literally on my way out, we usually do first world problem at the end of
All right.
the show. You know what I'm saying? How stupid shit is. As I'm leaving this before I come here, I'm getting my shit, opening the door. I hear wifey in the background. She opened the fridge. She goes, "Oh my God, the fridge is so full. I can't find anything." Like she was pissed
Really?
that she couldn't find
Luxury
anything.
problem.
And I literally said,
Luxury
"First world
problem.
problem," and I dipped.
You know, now that I'm single, my fridge is so fucking bare.
That shit is.
It's so
Yeah.
fucking bare. When I was in a relationship, yo, my fridge was always stocked, yo.
Yeah.
Now, I'm
shit
just
is
like,
different.
I don't cook myself dinner really. Like, I eat out a lot more.
Yep.
Like, I just, yo, my fridge looks
There's
fucking
like fucking
horrible,
tumbleweeds
yo.
blowing through the
Yeah,
fridge
yeah,
and
it's not a
shit.
good look, yo. Yo, so wrapping up, Justin, where can the people find you? Where can they check out, where can they get some Justin Clancy in their life?
Facebook, Instagram.
At Justin Clancy.
Website.
No website yet.
Coming?
Wally's working.
While he's working on
yeah,
stuff. Shout out
yeah.
Wallace, by the way. Wallace is a big supporter of yours.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
told
he
me
is.
on some one-on-one shit. He
Yeah.
fucks with you heavy.
Yeah, I got a lot of love for Wallace, man.
Superstar Snuk on everything. Justin Clancy's over here fighting, by the way.
Yeah, it's
Are
so
you?
bad. I tried to play it off. You know what I mean? It's so bad. It's
Dude,
so
Yo,
that's
bad.
the
let's end this
worst.
shit now,
Oh
sis.
my
So
God.
bad.
Yo, we
There's
are.
no windows in the studio.
Yo,
we
end this
are
shit
at
now, sis.
Stuck
You're
on
gonna
Stuff
get it. You're gonna get
Podcast,
it. Yeah.
Gmail,
Oh, it's so
at
bad.
Stuck on Stuff, on Twitter, Stuck on Stuff Podcast. I got something crazy coming out in a couple
Yeah.
weeks for Halloween.
Dope.
Make sure you guys are checking on that.
ST the Squad album
StizGrinding.com.
everywhere
Out
now. First video got over 300,000 views. Check it out. It's
Make
the
sure you
ST2.
follow us, hit us up, let us